All right, welcome to the weekly roundup for the third unprecedented week in a row. Casey is not here. Instead, I am employing the services of Victoria.
Victoria.
That's it? No last name? It's like Cher. Is that right? It's just Victoria?
Just Victoria.
Okay. All right. Is that a big V or a little V?
Big.
Big V. I got that. Yeah, I figured it was a big V. All right. So let's start with Sunday, February 4th. We have Pokemon Casual. Pokemon Casual has been something, Victoria, we've talked about in the past, where I believe you can come play Pokemon in your pajamas.
Pikachu pajamas.
Exactly, Pikachu pajamas, exactly, the hands help. All right, so that is at 2 p.m. I guess really it's probably more about you can come and play with whatever cards you want. It's kind of a meet and greet thing. You can drop in, drop out. It's for young kids, older kids, whatever. You got kind of an evil eye thing going on. All right.
I am uneducated once it comes to these.
You're uneducated or educated?
Educated once it comes to the fine arts.
Okay.
Uneducated once it comes to
we don't do the fine arts here
games.
at all. We're not much on the fine arts here.
Is this the wrong audition?
What's that?
Is this the wrong audition?
Yeah, I don't think you're at an audition, Victoria. You're just going to have to power through this. All right, so also Sunday, we have Pathfinder.
Pathfinder,
You know
find your
anything about
path like that?
Yeah, Pathfinder, exactly. That's exactly
So
it.
like a GPS for your car.
Yeah, it's just like that, but with a bunch of sweaty guys playing D&D.
Well,
So,
why on earth would you want to play with a bunch of sweaty guys in D&D?
well, maybe you're a sweaty guy yourself, and you want to play with other sweaty guys, slipping and sliding around the board.
Intriguing.
Yeah, it's really intriguing. 1 to 6 p.m. Pathfinder. It's a D&D group. I think it's for new, young, old, decrepit, whatever you got. So Pathfinder D&D, 1 to 6 p.m. That is February the 4th. Let's move on, Victoria, to Monday the 5th. Now, Monday the 5th is a special night. Do you see what that says?
Ladies' night?
Okay. I have to wait until the music's over. You can't hear the music right now, but it'll be in there later. So yeah, ladies' night. It's 6 o'clock, and this is a D&D group for ladies only.
Tea and crumpets?
No tea and crumpets. No. And no costumes. No costumes during the ladies' night. No. Now, we talked about it last week, and I think we've talked about it in weeks previous, that there is a possibility on the ladies' night, since it is a D&D group, that they may have to fight off a Haagen-Dazs.
What on bloody earth is a Haagen-Dazs?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Once you've seen a Haagen-Dazs, it's too late. Yeah, you don't want to know anything about that. All right, so Monday the 5th, we've got ladies' night, 6 p.m. Be here or be a man. All right, Tuesday, February 6th, we have Magic League Rivals. You know any Magic?
Magic?
You
Man.
ever pull a rabbit out of a hat?
I've watched Houdini, but that's about it.
She's watched Houdini. All right, how old are you if you watched Houdini? I don't know.
Well,
You look good for your age, Victoria. It just kind of scares me that maybe you got a painting hidden somewhere that keeps getting older. All right, so Tuesday the 6th, again, Magic League Rivals. This is a league tournament that they have like every, don't look at me that way, every Tuesday where they get together, they play Magic, and I guess there's little fisticuffs at the end, maybe, rivals. You know, they kind of beat each other up.
I'm trying to
or something.
envision midgets punching each
Casey,
other.
would you please come back? All right, so that is at 6 p.m. every Tuesday the 6th. Okay, so she's got a frog in her throat. Let's move on to Wednesday the 7th. This is the 7th of February. And every Wednesday from 7 to 9, we are here. Now, I don't know about you, but Oniichan is here. Oniichan Games, Oniichan Productions, Oniichan.
Are we in Japan?
No, Oniichan Peanuts, whatever we got. Whatever, Oniichan discount cards, I think was what was mentioned tonight. 7 to 9 p.m. We are here filming stuff. We filmed this. We filmed some food reviews. Do you see the people eating food up front? No, they're not doing it now. You don't have to look right now. I'm saying it was earlier.
Oh.
It was when they got these things and they put them in their mouth and they...
The chips.
Yeah, the chips.
But they didn't have any fish.
No, they didn't have any fish. All right, so we're here from 7 to 9. Then also Adventurers League, which is here every Wednesday. It is a D&D group as well. You're starting to see a common theme here with the D&D.
D&D. What does that acronym
It's the
stand
Dungeons and the Dragons.
for? Oh.
They got both of them. They got Dungeons and they got
I
Dragons.
thought it was the dabblers and the dancers.
What is a dappler? Is it
If I
a
told you,
dab?
I would have to
Are they
kill you.
dabbing? All
Yes.
right, I don't want that. No, please, God, stay away. I'll take all the juggalos I can get, just no dabbers. I don't want that. Okay, so Adventurers League, I believe they're here at 6:30. Bunch of really great guys and gals. They sit in there and they play the D&D, and I know they tell some great stories and they got some good characters and things. It's theater of the mind.
So they read Oscar Wilde.
Yes, exactly. A lot of Oscar Wilde fighting hobbits. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Intriguing.
All right, so let's go on to Thursday the 8th, and this makes me very sad, Victoria. I know you haven't been here every week, but on Thursdays we have this reoccurring theme that nothing happens on a Thursday. So I am going to give you the opportunity as our guest. What, if anything, you could make Thursday night a thing where people would show up. It'd be part of a community. They would get together and they would rabble rouse, or they would.
We could read Wuthering Heights while having tea and crumpets.
Okay, so Thursday the 8th of February is going to be Wuthering Heights night with tea and crumpets. Victoria probably won't be here, but she'll be here in spirit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I am bringing
Because she's a ghost.
the fine arts to the people.
Yeah, she's going to bring it to you. All right, so let's move on to Friday the 9th of February. And, of course, Friday night is always Friday Night Magique. That is going to be Magic Standard.
I thought you were leaving.
And the Standard Magic just means that you can play the regular stuff. Not a big deal. But it's going to be kind of an in and out deal. 6:30 p.m. You get here and you play your Magic cards. You ever seen a Magic card?
Like poker.
What? Like poker?
Yes.
Like where you guess what's on the card?
It's the magician. They pass
No,
up
there's
his
no
cards.
magicians here. We've gone over this several times, and I know you don't know, but magicians are just not welcome here. They don't want the magicians here.
Did they sell their soul too?
Well, they may have sold their soul, but that was to magic. So instead, we have the folks here that play with the magic cards, and these have little monsters and I guess plant-based entities maybe that attack each other, and they go with points and
Like a Venus flytrap.
There may be a Venus flytrap. I know that previously we've talked about some magic that had sky pirates, dinosaurs, mer people. Ever encountered a mer person? Huh. Okay. Well, me neither. All right. So that is Friday the 9th. We're doing Friday Night Magic at standard 6:30 p.m. Be here for all your magic needs. Let's move on to the last day of the week, Saturday, February 10th.
February.
Say that real quick.
Saturday, February 10th.
There you go. Yeah. Just do a voiceover each week. We're going to have something special that day. It is a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. But this is, you know what Yu-Gi-Oh is? It's another card game, right?
They use opium.
No, there's no. Oh, God, no, there's no opium. No. Victoria, no. Please, God, take that back. It is Opium of the Masses, which is Yu-Gi-Oh. So there's your segue. This is going to be a big box tournament. I've never heard of a box tournament until today.
A box tournament?
Yeah.
So they put boxes on the head and then
Yeah,
they
they do.
start
They do.
bowling around.
No, that's Boxing Day you're thinking of. That happens in Canada right around Christmas. Yeah, that's when they put the boxes on their head and they punch each other. So here's what's going to happen in a box tournament. A Yu-Gi-Oh box tournament means that you come in, you play in this tournament, it costs you $15 to enter, which is a little bit more than normal, but
15 pounds.
no, $15.
What is that?
It's different than a pound. We don't measure by stones either. Yeah. We use the metric system here. Yeah. All right, so this box tournament means that you're going to come in here, you're going to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament, and then the winner is going to get an entire box of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, how many cards? How many packs?
24 packs.
24 packs. Look, he's quick on the draw. 24 packs you're going to get. That's worth $15. Huh?
9 cards.
9 cards each. Dude's on point. He got it. All right, so $15, 6 p.m. This is Saturday the 10th. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Winner gets an entire box. So that's worth playing for, wouldn't you say?
I'd say so.
Yeah? All right. So that pretty much does it for us, Victoria. Do you you got anything coming up you want to plug? You want to tell the folks about anything coming up for you? Any ghostly activities or
Well,
tea and crumpet games that you play? Or
well, I play cricket, and I do go to the horse races.
you play with crickets?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But anything further, and I'm afraid that I would have to kill you.
I got it. Yeah, you've said that twice now. That's kind of scary. All right, so one last thing. Let's talk again about the notifications by text. If you send the code JY9VTT to the number 254-870-6369, that enrolls you in the notifications by text for King's Landing. That also entitles you to a free small chips and salsa. You like the salsa?
Salsa.
You big on the salsa?
I never had salsa.
Well, you should have the salsa. You've never salsa danced?
Heavens no.
No? No dancing? No, like box?
Ballroom dancing, yeah.
All right, so that is it. Kind of short and very bitter. Again, not Casey, Victoria. Thanks for sitting in. We really appreciate it. Now there's people yelling, so you must have done well. All right, so thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
See you. Goodbye.
I know it's on the
So, one more time again with Beer 30 with Rugger, my special guest, Mike.
Hey,
What's going on, everybody?
how'd that help?
But anyway, guys, we got one more beer review for you today, and it's going to be the Barrow Brewing Company.
Uh-huh.
It's called the Tipsy Vicar Stout.
Tipsy Vicar Stout.
So,
It's very dark.
it is very dark and very quick.
So, yeah, I like that. That's a good tie-in. So, I know that I've seen a couple of your Beer 30 things, and you talk about how you can see through them or you can't see through them and things like that.
Yeah. So this one is definitely on my favorite side of the scale of I have no idea what's on the other side
Got
of this
it,
beer
got it. I like that
until
too.
you get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I like
So,
that as well.
Very dark, very thick.
Well, and then the cops tell you what was on the other side of that beer.
It's
Yeah.
true, exactly.
Got it, yeah.
So actually, this particular beer is dark, but it's actually not very thick. That's what's cool about it. I
Oh,
would
okay.
say that it is on the medium to medium heavy side of things.
Got it.
I've definitely had something that has a little more bite to it.
Right.
A little more mouth chew, whatever terminology you want to use.
Yeah, I'm not chewing my beer, but all right.
Yeah, exactly.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, it's really smooth. I like the way it does
What
that.
do they call those guys who are like sommeliers for beer? Do you know?
You know what? If I knew what it was called, I would have applied for that job already.
There is a thing.
There is
That's
a thing.
a thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
there are official beer tasters for breweries.
There's a dude at HEB here locally
Mm-hmm.
that he knows all about all the stuff they got there. It's
Yeah.
pretty. He's a pretty cool guy.
and I will
like him.
say that
Yeah.
the one he works
Hey
at
Jeff.
is... How you doing, man?
I don't
Hey,
know what his
keep
name
up the
is,
good
but
work.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if his
Yeah,
name is
I
Jeff.
don't know what it
I
is.
mean, it could be Mike. We could have 3 mics in the room. if we
Yeah,
wanted
there you
to.
go. All right, tell me about
All right,
this beer.
Yeah, so
What's the
this
deal
beer,
with it?
All right, the big deal with it is that
It's dark.
You know, it's dark. It's not super heavy, which
Mm-hmm.
is great for people who are not into super dark beers.
Yeah.
I would even say that it's more drinkable than even like a Shiner Bock.
Really?
If you like malt flavor, so kind of this chocolatey,
Okay.
smooth sweetness going
Yeah,
on.
I get that.
You don't have to worry about IBUs or hoppy flavor. I mean,
Yeah.
there are hops in this beer just
Yeah.
to kind of make everything work, but you're not going to taste bitterness here. I will say that it actually has a brightness. That's the only way I can
Oh.
describe it. It has a brightness to
Okay.
it. And because of that, you're not feeling like you're getting a heavy stomach.
Yeah, yeah. It's not
Your
real
taste buds
filling.
trick you. Yes,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah, not real
Now,
filling.
It is pretty filling, but you're tricking your brain with
So
how
just
what
the
you're
opposite
tasting.
of what I just said.
I mean,
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
and it's subjective. That's the beauty of beer.
I understand.
Subjective.
Sure. Yeah, we were just talking about IPAs and how I don't like IPAs.
Yeah,
And you were saying that IPAs can be good.
yeah,
It's
I
according
can
to what
appreciate IPA. It's not my go-to.
Yeah,
Yeah, most definitely.
yeah.
So anyway, guys, on the nose on here, you do get that sweet malt. So if you think like malted milk balls, but
Can I
not
smell
the.
it?
Oh, go for it.
All right, go ahead.
So instead of smelling the chocolate of the malted milk ball, the actual malt on the inside, you get that level of sweetness. So not sugary, but not caramel. It's something in between the two.
See, like you were saying, it's very subjective. I get kind of a coffee, chocolatey
Okay.
nose to it,
Right.
you know, but that's me.
And that's also the malt they chose. They chose
Yeah.
a chocolate malt for this one rather than a caramel or something a little more unique, like
Right.
an almond or something
Right.
like that.
Or a malted milk ball.
Yes, they
Yeah.
don't
Don't
just
use
melt
those.
those. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't. Well, I mean, you could try it.
That'd be
I don't know.
good,
If you
I would think.
homebrew-
I mean, I like
if you
those. They're
homebrew
good.
and you make a malted
You suck on them for a little while, that chocolate goes away, and then it starts to kind of
See,
go away in your mouth.
that, or you just
Now,
treat
if
it
you
like a
could
bird.
pair that with eat it like a bird,
chew it up, and then you just put it in the little sack,
and then you vomit it in your
steep
kid's
in
mouth.
there.
It's great.
Yeah, it's not,
So yeah, I get that from that. That seems great.
Yeah.
I like dark stuff though.
yeah.
It's great.
Dark,
Yeah.
dark is my favorite. So, anyway, guys, for the most part, that brightness I was talking about, just a couple of notes from the brewery. What they say that comes from is the particular yeast that they use. As you guys know,
That makes sense.
You need yeast, you need barley, you need hops, and you need malt for most beer recipes.
And a brewery.
And a brewery somewhere
Yeah,
to do it.
that
Yep.
helps, yeah.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Gotcha.
Yeast makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
That can actually be a difference between something that tastes good, something that tastes like crap, and something that is amazeballs.
There you go.
And I would definitely put this, if I had to give this a rating, I'm going to give it on my level of stouts. Now, and I'm a stout guy. I'm going to give it about I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5.
Wow.
I
That's a
actually
good one.
really
That's a
enjoy
good one.
this. And this is my first time having this beer.
That's not bad at all.
I'm really glad to have this. It's actually from Salado, Texas, everybody.
Oh, I
so
like that.
local brew. So definitely support your local craft brewery stuff here in Texas. It's a budding up market.
Right up
and
the
they
road.
make great stuff. And if you're also a wine person, Texas has one of the most
Yeah.
flourishing wine markets in the
Markets,
nation.
communities, everything. Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's good
So,
stuff.
anyway, guys,
All these small towns have those things.
yes, it's because
It's
they have the best soil.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So anyway, guys, we're going to wrap up with that. We don't want to keep you too long. We could talk beer all day. But like always, I'm going to end with a big old glug.
Do it.
Mike here's going to make fun of me or
No,
something like that.
not at all.
Who knows?
Not
But
at
anyway,
all.
guys, y'all have a great night. And like always,
gonna
y'all be good. We'll see you next time.
Sit here quietly.
Drink, drink,
Glug,
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 drink,
glug.
drink.
Hooray!
Hey there, everyone. My name is Jordan, and I'm at Butter My Biscuit, and I am going to be trying the creamy salsa that is not jalapeno dip. All right, so let's get this party started. All right. So already, it smells fantastic. So, it's not jalapeno dip, but it's spicy like jalapeno dip. And it is super creamy, very spicy. I mean, already it is, wow, clearing my sinuses like nobody's business. So it's like their regular salsa, but creamier. How about that? But yeah, lots of flavor. Definitely jalapenos, definitely lots of spice. I mean, it's a good choice. It's definitely a good choice. You know, you could always put it on top of your biscuits if you wanted to. You could have it with some queso. You can have it with the regular salsa and chips. I mean, share it with a friend. Keep it for yourself. It doesn't really matter because it's delicious. Yeah, would highly recommend. 10 out of 10 would recommend this creamy salsa. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Come on down to King's Landing